The Makuhari Event Hall in Japan was the venue for the 1995 World Judo Championships. It's the first time the championships have been held in Japan since they took place here twice in succession in 1956 and 58. Judo enthusiasts from all over the world gathered for this four-day event, which began on September 28th. The excitement began immediately with the first match at 9:30. Two categories were held each day in both the men's and women's divisions, a total of 16 categories in all. The preliminaries ended in the late afternoon. Before the start of the evening competition, there was a demonstration of ukemi, followed by the opening ceremony. At 6:50 in the evening, the start of the opening ceremony. The International Judo Federation now has a membership of 177 countries. Judo is becoming more and more a world sport. 628 contestants from 100 countries and regions took part in these 1995 World Judo Championships. The newly elected IGF president, Yong Sung Park of South Korea. In this video, we'll be looking at the highlights of each of the men's categories. The second round of the over 95 kilogram category. It's between Hahaleshvili of Georgia and Japan's Ogawa. These two were the finalists in the Barcelona Olympics when Hahaleshvili won the gold by an ippon. Ippon, Ogawa executes his favorite technique, ashiguruma. Hahaleshvili says he didn't have enough time to practice. The Barcelona gold medalist is forced out of competition in the second round. Mala of Germany was the bronze medalist in the last championships. His opponent in the second round is Lungu of Romania. Mala executes a newaza and enters into osai komi. This technique has been given the name of uragatame. Germany's Mala wins with an uragatame ippon. Tataroglu of Turkey is up against the previous world champion, Duye of France, in the third round. O Sotogari ippon, Duye wins his second consecutive ippon. This third round match is between Perez of Spain and Baterdene of Mongolia. Perez executes a newaza and aims for a ude hishigi jujigatame. Baterdene tries to evade the hold, but Perez grabs his left arm and applies the jujigatame, ippon. He advances to the semi-final. Francis Duye is the top favourite. He faces Krieger of Austria in the quarter-final. A splendid harai makikomi. Duye advances to the semi-final. Japan's Ogawa was the 1991 champion. He won his way up to the semi-final against the likes of Hahaleshvili and Belgium's Van Barneveld. He now faces Mala of Germany. Mala applies his favourite Harai Makikomi, but Ogawa thrusts his foot away. Mala applies another Harai Makikomi and goes into Newaza. Mala has the lead. 3.5 minutes into the match, unable to score a point, Ogawa moves forward impatiently. Mala takes the advantage with a Seoi Nage Yuko. Ogawa has been moving very well in his past 3 matches, but with Mala grabbing his back collar, he's unable to execute any of his techniques. With less than 30 seconds to go, Ogawa is given a Shido. Ogawa is unable to move against the clever Mala. Mala maintains his Yuko advantage and wins his place in the final. Spain's Perez has won the past 4 matches with a Nippon. He's in top form. His opponent in the semi-final is Douillet of France. Douillet applies an Uchimata to score waza ari. Two minutes into the match, Douillet outwits Perez's attack and applies Osai Komi. It's a Yoko Shiho Gatame. He maintains the hold for 3 minutes 25 seconds to score Ippon. Douillet advances to the final. The match to decide 3rd place is between Japan's Ogawa and Turkey's Tataroglu. Both contestants seem to lack spirit. They're given a chew. Ogawa scores Ippon. He applied an Uchimata just as Tataroglu was about to grab his back collar. His dream of a gold ends with a bronze. The other match for 3rd place is between the Olympic champion Hahaleshvili of Georgia and Perez of Spain. Uranage Ippon. Hahaleshvili demonstrates a skillful Kaishi waza and wins the bronze. The final, in the over 95 kilogram category, is between 2 large contestants. Douillet of France is aiming for his 2nd consecutive championship. He's 196 centimeters in height and weighs 113 kilograms. Mala of Germany has his heart set on winning his 1st championship. He stands 190 centimeters and weighs 125 kilograms. Douillet applies an Ouchigari, but Mala overturns this to execute a Sukui Nage. However, it's Jogai out of the mat. Less than 2 minutes to go. Duye applies an ouchigari, a technique he excels in, to score ippon. Molo tried to overturn this with an uranage, but Duye managed to bear down. One minute, 54 seconds. Duye wins with an ouchigari ippon. Francis Duye won all 5 matches with an ippon and scored each time with a different technique. No wonder he's so full of joy at winning his 2nd consecutive gold in the over 95 kilogram category.
World champion Duye from 第3位小川選手日本 winner of the bronze medal Ogawa from Japan.
And now for the under 95 kilogram category. Kovac of Hungary holds the title of both world champion and Olympic champion. His opponent in the 2nd round is Okaizumi of Japan. Okaizumi is the winner of the 1995 Asian Games and the Kano Jigoro Cup. He excels in applying a seoi nage from both sides. 3.5 minutes into the match, Okaizumi lifts the 2-meter high champion and executes a seoi nage to score waza ari. Kovac, the world champion, is forced out of the competition in the 2nd round. The 3rd round between Yugoslavia's Pantic and Shakimov of Kazakhstan. Kosotogake ippon. Kazakhstan's Shakimov advances to the quarter-final. The Czech Republic's Yakul faces the Olympic bronze medalist Sergeyev of Russia in the 3rd round. Sergeyev scores waza ari with an ouchigari. He proceeds to the quarter-final. And now for the 3rd round match between Japan's hopeful Okaizumi and the European champion Nastula of Poland. Nastula is 186 centimeters and well balanced. He excels in the kuchiki daoshi and the jujigatame. Okaizumi, on the other hand, favors the seoi nage. Nastula applies a jujigatame to Okaizumi, who's on all 4s. Nastula rolls him over to strengthen his hold, forcing Okaizumi to give up. Nastula won the quarter-final against Spain's Conca with a sukui nage and advances to the semi-final with ease. The semi-final of the under 95 kilogram category. This match is between Kazakhstan's Shakimov and Russia's Sergeyev. Shakimov won the previous match against the 1991 world champion Treno of France. Sergeyev upsets Shakimov's Uchimata to score yuko. He continues his attack with a jujigatame. Shakimov taps the tatami mat with his foot to signal defeat. And Russia's Sergeyev proceeds to the final. The other semi-final match is between Poland's Nastula and Solovyov of Uzbekistan. Solovyov has won the past 3 matches with an ippon scored with either a jujigatame or shimewaza. Nastula's kuchiki daoshi is awarded a yuko. A minute and a half has passed. Solovyov is still lying on his stomach. Nastula continues his attack by taking Solovyov's right arm to apply jujigatame. He grips the front of Solovyov's belt and enters into osai komi. The referee announces osai komi. This technique is now called ukigatame. Shakimov tries to escape the hold, but Solovyov has full control of his upper body and legs. "30 seconds has passed. Ukigatame. It's an ippon. Nastula wins his place in the final." The match for 3rd place resulted in a yusei gachi for Francis Treno when Uzbekistan's Solovyov was given a shido. The other match for bronze was between Japan's Okaizumi and Shakimov of Kazakhstan. Shakimov was given a keikoku, resulting in victory for Okaizumi. The final of the 95 kilogram and under category is between Russia's Sergeyev and Poland's Nastula. The last time the two met was in the final of this year's European Championship, which Nastula won. Nastula applies an ouchigari and follows with a sasai tsurikomi ashi. Sergeyev, however, evades the technique by landing on all 4s. Nastula goes from a kouchigari to a kuchiki daoshi to score yuko. Sergeyev becomes more aggressive towards the end of the match, but he's unable to score a point. Poland's Nastula wins by a yusei gachi. The 25-year-old Nastula says he always tries to be aggressive, a strategy which won him his first World Championship. Japan's Yoshida was the Barcelona Olympic gold medalist in the under 86 kilogram category. His opponent in the first round is Im Jaroon of Thailand.
Bet number 2, under 86 kilograms. Red, Yoshida, Japan. White, Im Jaroon, Thailand. Referee changes to Mr. Suku.
Yoshida scores an ippon with his favorite technique, Uchimata. He's off to a good start. The second round between Demon Faucon of France and China's Ao. Demon Faucon attempts a tomoe nage. Failing, he applies another tomoe nage to score ippon. The quarter-final match between Japan's Yoshida and Alimjanov of Kazakhstan. Alimjanov has fought his way up by scoring Nippon with an Uchimata and Sukuinage. Alimjanov begins a relentless attack using Uchimata after Uchimata. Yoshida goes from an Uchimata to a Tai Otoshi, a splendid Ippon. Yoshida advances to the semi-final with a Tai Otoshi Ippon. The quarter-final between Ukraine's Masharenko and Canada's Gill. Gill scores a Kata Guruma Ippon. His favourite technique takes him to the semi-final. South Korea's Chon is aiming for his second consecutive championship title. Like Yoshida, he's moved up from the under 78 kilogram category, and his opponent is Lithuania's Markovicius. Sode Tsurikomi Goshi Ippon. The match ends in just 12 seconds. As in his previous matches, Chon managed to win with an Ippon, most of which were scored with a Seoi Nage. The competition so far has been a breeze. The under 86 kilogram semi-final between Russia's Maltsev and Japan's Yoshida. Yoshida applies a Tomoe Nage. He continues with an Uchimata followed by an O Uchigari. Maltsev falls sideways, allowing Yoshida to score Yuko. Yoshida continues his relentless attack. He evades Maltsev's Nage and applies an Uchimata to score Ippon. The well-executed throw is roundly applauded. Yoshida advances to the final. South Korea's Chon and Canada's Gill meet in the semi-final. Chon is the top favourite in the under 86 kilogram category. Gill is the Olympic bronze medalist and runner-up in the previous championships. Chon attacks with a Seoi Nage.
Red, Maltsev, Russia. White, Yoshida, Japan. Referee, Mr. Lawson, and Mr.
3 minutes into the match. Chon takes the lead with a Seoi Nage Yuko. 30 seconds later. Gill applies an O-Uchigari to score Waza-Ari and assume the lead. However, Gill becomes too self-conscious about winning and is lacking in aggressiveness. He's given a Shido and later a Keikoku. Gill becomes disheartened. He's easy prey for Chon, who applies a Seoi Nage just before the end of the match to score Waza-Ari. This point and the Keikoku given to Gill allowed Chon to win by a Sogogachi. South Korea's Chon will be the one to face Japan's Yoshida in the final. The round to decide third place in the under 86 kilogram category. This match is between Masharenko of Ukraine and Russia's Maltsev.
Match number 2, under 86
A minute and a half has gone by. Masharenko attempts to apply an ouchigari, but Maltsev manages to upset this and execute a splendid uranage ippon. Russia's Maltsev wins the bronze.
第2試合場、ただいまの試合、白、マイクル選手の一本勝ち。
The match to decide the other bronze medalist is between de Montfaucon of France and Canada's Gill.
Match number 2, under 86 kilograms. Match number 3, under 86.
Gill manages to defend himself against de Montfaucon's kata guruma. Gill applies an ouchigari, followed by a kosotogake. The referee announces jogai, but the sub-referee gestures jonai. The referee awards Gill a waza-ari. Gill's foot was inside the mat when he executed the throw. Gill's kosotogake waza-ari wins him the bronze. South Korea's Chon and Japan's Yoshida come face to face in the final of the under 86 kilogram category. The two met in the final of the 78 kilogram category in the 1993 championships in Hamilton, Canada. The winner that time was Chon. Chon is 22 years old and excels in seoi-nage and uchimata. Yoshida is 26 and favors the uchimata and osotogari. Yoshida applies a ko-uchigari but fails to score a point. Yoshida executes an uchimata. Chon applies a sore tsurikomi goshi followed by an osotogari to score ippon, thereby winning the gold. Yoshida had his hands full evading Chon's sore tsurikomi goshi. Chon made use of this opportunity to apply the osotogari. Yoshida had both sleeves taken and fell on his back. The 22-year-old Chon is the first South Korean to win in two categories. He says he hopes to win a gold in the Atlanta Olympics as well.
Diplomas and medals will be presented to the prize winners by Mr. Yoshiro Okai, Managing Director of All Japan Judo Federation, Mr. Andale Castiglione, General Treasurer of International Judo Federation, and Mr. Pablo.
Japan's Koga is the centre of attention in the under 78 kilogram category. He won the gold in the under 71 kilogram category in the Barcelona Olympics, despite a severe injury. Attention is now focused on how he'll fare in this heavier category. Koga's opponent in the first round is Buyan of Mongolia. He executes a speedy ippon seoi-nage. In the second match, Koga faces Chichikin of Russia. Koshiguruma Ippon. Koga's been developing this technique for a year. Along with his seoi nage, it's become a powerful weapon. Koga's opponent in the quarter-final is Romania's Chupe. A brilliantly executed Sode Tsurikomi Goshi Ippon. Koga proceeds to the semi-final after winning all 3 matches by Ippon. Francis Bura was the runner-up in the European Championships. He's up against Mogor of Denmark. Osotogari Ippon, Bura wins his place in the semi-final. The quarter-final match between the Olympic bronze medalist Smaja of Israel and Georgia's Lipatelani. Smaja scores an Ippon seoi nage and proceeds to the semi-final. The semi-final round in the under 78 kilogram category. Japan's Koga and Francis Bura are the top 2 favourites. The outcome of this match is likely to determine the gold medalist. Bura, the runner-up in the European Championships, excels in the Osotogari and Ouchigari. The 2 contestants grapple fiercely. Bura is overwhelmed by Koga's aggressiveness and is given a shido 2 minutes into the match. Koga forces his opponent back and applies an Ippon seoi nage to score Ippon. Listen to the thunderous applause. Koga adds yet another Ippon to his list and advances to the final with ease. The semi-final match between Brazil's Devaloa and Israel's Smaja. Devaloa has won the past 4 matches with an Ippon scored by either an Osai Komi or Jujigatame. Smaja's forte lies in his sharp nagewaza, such as the seoi nage and kataguruma. Ura nage Ippon. Devaloa attempted to apply an uchimata, but Smaja succeeded in pulling him forward to overturn the throw. Koga's opponent in the final will be Israel's Smaja. The outcome of this match will decide the bronze medalist. It's between Yugoslavia's Radulovic and Francis Bura. Radulovic has won his way up the repechage after being defeated by Brazil's Devaloa. Bura scored his 3rd Yuko point with an Ouchigari. He wins the bronze by a Yusei Gachi. The match to decide the other bronze medalist is between the European champion Reiter of Austria and Brazil's De Valoa. Reiter wins the match by a hante. And now for the final. Japan's Koga won the 1989 and 91 World Championships in the 71 kilogram and under category. He's determined to win the gold in this heavier category as well. Israel's Smudger was the bronze medalist in the Barcelona Olympics. His secret is his sharp nagewaza. Smudger makes the first approach. Koga applies an ippon seoi but fails to score a point. He tries again and succeeds. Japan's Koga wins all 5 matches with an ippon and has now succeeded in becoming the world champion in 2 categories. His medal is the first gold for Japan. Hungary's Hajtos was the silver medalist in both the Barcelona Olympics and the 1993 World Championships. He's one of the top favourites in the under 71 kilogram category. He faces Modebaze of Georgia in the second round. Modebaze wins with a kataguruma ippon. Hajtos suffered an unexpected defeat and is forced out of the competition in the second round. Britain's Kingston and Canada's Cantam meet in the second round. Kingston wins with a Kosotogake ippon. Germany's Schmidt is the European champion in this category. His opponent in the second round is Kwa of South Korea. Kwa scores a koka with this seoi nage, forcing Schmidt out of the race. In the quarter-final between Brazil's Dias and Austria's Schleicher, Dias scores a yuko with an uchimata makikomi. He follows with a seoi nage to score waza ari. This and his previous yuko point allow him to win by a yusei gachi. Dias advances to the semi-final. Japan's Hideshima was the bronze medalist in the 1993 World Championships. He's made it up to the quarter-final where he meets Britain's Kingston. Seoi nage yuko. Kibisugaishi yuko. Hideshima proceeds to the semi-final by a yusei gachi. The semi-final match between Japan's Hideshima and Brazil's Diaz. The match proceeds halfway with neither contestant making a move. They're both given a chui. Hideshima shows his spirit and applies a seoi nage to score yuko. He maintains this lead and advances to the final. Italy's Brambilla and Brazil's Diaz meet in the match to decide third place.
Italy. White, Diaz, Brazil. Referee, Mr. Jam. Judges,
Brambilla's Tomoe Nage.
Mr. Adieu.
Brambilla's Nagewaza. The referee announces Ippon, but revises this to Waza Ari. Another Nagewaza. This time it's an Ippon, and Brambilla wins the bronze. The other match for third place is between Britain's Kingston and Pedro of the United States. Kingston is given a keikoku towards the end of the match. It looks like nothing more will happen. Pedro, however, manages to apply a kataguruma right on the sound of the buzzer. It's an ippon. Pedro, the bronze medalist in the under 65 kilogram category in the 1991 World Championships, wins the bronze in the under 71 kilogram category as well. And now for the final between South Korea's Kwa and the bronze medalist in the previous championships, Hideshima of Japan. Neither contestant has demonstrated a dazzling ippon, but they've moved up steadily with an aggressive show of spirit.
Final match is beginning. 71 kilograms. Red and Mr. Achilles.
The first half sees Hideshima applying a succession of seoi nage. South Korea's Kwa retaliates in the latter half with a similar succession of seoi nage. They're evenly matched. The time expires with neither contestant scoring a point. The winner will be decided by a hante. Two to one. Hideshima wins the hante and the gold. There's warm applause for the spirit shown by both contestants. Hideshima succeeds in topping his previous bronze with a gold.
(71kg級優勝秀島選手日本
And now for the preliminaries in the under 65 kilogram category. The third round between Brazil's Guimarães and Azerbaijan's Iskenderov. Orsotogari Ippon, Brazil's Guimarães, proceeds to the quarter-final. Poland's Lewak meets the 1991 world champion Kelmaltz of Germany in the third round. Tai Otoshi Ippon, Kelmaltz demonstrates a swift Tai Otoshi. Czech of Hungary, the runner-up in the Barcelona Olympics, is on top form. He defeats Hilaire of Haiti with a Tomoe Nage Ippon. The quarter-final match between the 1993 world champion Nakamura of Japan and South Korea's Kim. Kim takes the lead with a koka, but Nakamura comes from behind to score a Kosotogake Ippon, which takes him to the semi-final. Nakamura's opponent in the semi-final is Hungary's Czech. Czech won both preliminary matches with a Tomoe Nage.
Red, Czech, Hungary. White, Nakamura, Japan. Referee, Mr. Clemente. Judges, Mr.
Nakamura evades Czech's Tomoe Nage with ease. Nakamura applies a Kosotogari to score Ippon. Nakamura is one step closer to winning his second consecutive championship. The other semi-final match is between Germany's Kelmaltz and Giorgi of Italy. Kelmaltz, the 1991 world champion, is 28 years old. He's 195 centimeters tall and makes use of his height to deliver a powerful Tai Otoshi and Uchimata. Italy's Giorgi excels in techniques such as the Osotogari, Tomoe Nage and Kata Guruma. Kelmaltz continues his relentless attack. 2.5 minutes into the match, Kelmaltz scores a yuko with an uchimata. Kelmaltz applies a Tai Otoshi and follows with a jujigatame. Kelmaltz advances to the final by a Yusei Gachi. The winner of this match will be awarded the bronze. It's between Kim of South Korea and Italy's Giorgi.
Korea, white, Georgie, Italy. Referee, Mr. Galnello. Judges, Mr.
第3
Kim applies a koshi guruma to score waza ari. Three minutes and 43 seconds, Kim wins the match with a seoi nage ippon. A bronze goes to South Korea's Kim.
第2試合場、ただいまの試合、赤、キム選手の一本勝ち。
The match to decide the other bronze winner is between Turkey's Demirel and Hungary's Çak. Çak wins the medal by a yusegachi. The final is between Japan's Nakamura, who's aiming for his second consecutive championship, and Germany's Kelmaltz. Kelmaltz won the championship in 1993 and is the Olympic bronze medalist. At 28, he's a veteran. Nakamura aims to grab Kelmaltz's collar and apply an uchimata or sode tsuri komigoshi, but Kelmaltz grabs Nakamura's side with his left and restrains his left hand. Kelmaltz has taken a grappling position which is to his advantage. Nakamura is unable to demonstrate any of his techniques. Nakamura attempts to apply an uchimata but fails. Four and a half minutes have passed. Ippon! Kelmaltz wins the match with a kouchigari. Nakamura tried to upset his opponent with an uranage, but Kelmaltz succeeded in applying a kouchigari with his left foot. The 28-year-old veteran wins his second championship, putting a stop to Nakamura's dream of winning his second consecutive championship. And now for the under 60 kilogram category. Azerbaijan's Gusenov is the Barcelona Olympic champion. He applies a splendid sasai tsurikomiyashi to score ippon. The runner-up in the European Championships, Vazagashvili of Georgia, faces South Korea's Kim in the second round. Tani Otoshi ippon. The powerful Vazagashvili is moving on to the semi-final. The third round between Russia's Ojogin and Tsunada of the United States. Ojogin is only 155 centimeters but has speed and power. A well-executed sode tsurikomi goshi ippon, Ojogin advances to the semi-final. Japan's Sonoda is the world champion in this category. His opponent in the third round is Busev of Bulgaria. Sonoda manages to grapple to his advantage and follows with a taiotoshi ippon, his third consecutive ippon. He wins the quarter-final as well and proceeds to the semi-final. And now for the semi-final. This match is between the bronze medalist in the European Championships, Bagirov of Belarus, and the runner-up in the European Championships, Vazagashvili of Georgia. Bagirov is in top form and has won the past two matches with an ippon scored with a jujigatame and ouchigari. Bagirov applies an ouchigari, but Vazagashvili manages to upset this with an ouchigaishi to score waza ari. Vazagashvili maintains his waza-ari lead and makes it to the final. The semi-final match between Russia's Ojogin and Japan's Sonoda. Ojogin has not yet established a reputation in international competition, but he won the quarter-final against the World Championship bronze medalist Trautmann of Germany. He's only 155 centimeters tall, but he's very powerful and excels in such techniques as the seo-enage, o-uchigari and kataguruma. Kataguruma. Ojogin scores a yuko. Sonoda demonstrates a succession of techniques in the latter half of the match, but he's unable to score a point. Russia's Ojogin defeats the world champion Sonoda to advance to the final. The outcome of this match will decide the bronze medalist in the under 60 kilogram category. Germany's Trautmann lost the quarter-final to Ojogin, but he's won his way up to meet Bagirov of Belarus.
Mat number 3, under 60 kilograms. Red, Husainov, Azerbaijan.
Bagirov's Uchimata is awarded a yuko. Trautmann, whose forte is newaza, applies an osai komi with an ushiro kesagatame. But he's only able to maintain the hold for 14 seconds. The match ends at this point. Since Trautmann's osai komi was valid for just 14 seconds, he was only given a polka. Belarus's Bagirov wins his first bronze.
Match number 2, winner White Bagirov by yuko.
And now for the match to decide the other bronze medalist. It's between Azerbaijan's Gusenev and Sonoda of Japan. These two met in the final of the 1993 World Championships in Hamilton. Sonoda scores a yuko with an o sotogari and follows with a kesagatame. Gusenov taps Sonoda's back to signal defeat. Sonoda, the previous world champion, defeats the Olympic champion Gusenov of Azerbaijan to win bronze. The final match is between Russia's Ojogin, who's taking part in the World Championships for the first time, and Georgia's Vazagashvili. Both contestants are sharp and speedy. Vazagashvili applies a favorite technique, tani otoshi, and follows with a kataguruma. Bojogin retaliates with a seoi nage. The time expires. With neither contestant scoring a point, the winner will be decided by a hante. 3-0. Russia's Bojogin wins by a yusei gachi. The unknown 24-year-old wins the gold in his very first World Championships.
60kg 級優勝ボジョギン選手ロシア
On the 60 kilograms, winner of the gold medal and world champion, Bojogin, Russia.
Forty contestants took part in the open category. The third round match between the silver medalist in the 1991 World Championships, Moreno of Cuba, and Japan's Shinohara. Shinohara upsets Moreno's ouchigari with a splendid ouchigaishi to score ippon. Shinohara goes on to win the quarter-final with an ippon and proceeds to the semi-final.
Match number 3, winner, red, Wasakashi by ippon with Taniodoshi in 3 minutes 17 seconds.
Russia's Kosorotov, the 1991 world champion in the over 95 kilogram category, meets Georgia's Davitashvili in the third round. His ouchigari is awarded an ippon. He goes on to win the quarter-final and advances to the semi-final. The quarter-final between Turkey's Tataroglu and China's Liu. Kosotogari. Tataroglu wins the match with an ippon and advances to the semi-final. Douillet of France is up against Belgium's Van Barneveld in the quarter-final. Douillet won the gold in the over 95 kilogram category held on the first day. He's aiming to repeat his performance in the open category as well. Douillet's Kosotogari is awarded a koka. He scores a yuko point with an ouchigari. France's Douillet wins by a yusei gachi and proceeds to the semi-final. The A-zone semi-final match is between Japan's Shinohara and Russia's Kosorotov. Shinohara was late in scoring a point in the first and second rounds, but he's managed to move forward. Kosorotov, the 1991 world champion, has won the last 4 matches with an ippon.
Red, Tagalog from Turkey. White, Douillet from France. Referee, Mr. Towns.
Kosorotov attacks from the left, using a variation comprised of osotogari and ouchigari to score ippon. Kosorotov goes from the osotogari to ouchigari, overthrowing Shinohara, who tries in vain to reverse the throw by the trousers. The match ended in just 35 seconds. Kosorotov proceeds to the final with his ouchigari ippon.
第2試合場、ただいまの試合、白、コソロトフ選手の一本勝ち、内容、大内刈り、男子無差別、赤。
This match for third place is between Cuba's Moreno and Turkey's Tataroglu, who lost the semi-final to France's Douillet.
赤、バンバンレベルの選手、ベルギー、白、篠原選手。
Moreno of Cuba assumes the lead with a Kosotogake Yuko. Tataroglu applies an Uchimata to score Ippon. It was a well-executed Uchimata, applied just as Moreno was about to execute a Kosotogake. Turkey's Tataroglu wins a bronze. The other match for third place is between Japan's Shinohara, who lost the semi-final to Kosorotov of Russia, and Belgium's Van Barneveld. Uchimata Tsukashi Ippon. Shinohara skillfully evaded Van Barneveld's Uchimata and used his opponent's strength to throw him. Shinohara of Japan wins the bronze in his first World Championships. The final is between two highly skilled contestants, Kosorotov of Russia and Douillet of France. Kosorotov stands 194 centimetres and Douillet is 196 centimetres, and he's already won a gold in the over 95 kilogram category. Douillet applies an Ouchigari and scores a Yuko despite Kosorotov's attempts at reversing the throw. Douillet applies an Ouchigari. Kosorotov tries to upset the throw but fails to score a point. Both contestants are given a Shido, and then Douillet is given a Keikoku. Douillet tries to regain the lead by applying a Kosotogari to score Waza Ari. He immediately goes into Osai Komi. It's Kuzure Kamishiho Gatame. 25 seconds has passed. It's a Waza Ari Awasete Ippon. France's Douillet succeeds in repeating his performance in the over 95 kilogram category and finishes with 2 golds. He's jumping with joy. The 26-year-old remained steadfast throughout the open category competition and is expected to do well in the Atlanta Olympics. The 1995 World Championships determined the qualifiers for the Atlanta Olympics, and particularly strong impressions were made by Japan's Koga, who won match after match with a breathtaking Ippon. South Korea's John, who topped his 1993 World Championship title in the under 78 kilogram category with a gold in the heavier under 86 kilogram category. Then there was Russia's Ojogin, who won a gold in his very first championships, and Douillet of France, who won a gold in 2 categories. The next World Judo Championships will take place in 1997 in Paris.